definitely don't think that pink is my color. Not one bit. Well, hello again, ghouls and goblins, and welcome back to the channel. Today's spooky adventure brings us to Walmart to see if they have any Summerween merchandise on store shelves yet. Now, we've struck out at Target and Five Below, and you've got to start asking yourself, when is Summerween going to hit store shelves? It's already going on mid-March as this video is airing and as I'm filming this. So when is it going to hit store shelves? It's got to start hitting eventually. I said it before and I say it again, they've got to clear out the Summerween to make room for Halloween, which no doubt will be dropping sometime in May or June this year, I assume. So Walmart last year was one of the earliest stops that had Summerween merchandise. So I'm assuming they're going to be one of the earliest ones in 2026. I don't know if we're going to find anything today, but we're going to look for Summerween, Halloween, and everything spooky in between. How's it going to look? There's only one way to find out. Join me if you dare.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. Take that! Join the spooky club.
And as I make my way to Walmart, doesn't this give you old Lionel Richie Hello music video vibes? The Brooklyn Paramount doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what Project Optimus Prime is, though. Well, Walmart is now selling a Art the Clown Terrifier t-shirt for $10.98, and the many faces and moods of Chucky throughout the week. Now keep in mind, these shirts used to be like $6.98, so that's what inflation has done. And they also have a Dare t-shirt. I remember when they used to give those out at school.
Getting into drugs and being high is a stupid thing to do. So being in control and saying no, it's not the easiest thing to do. Being original and take a stand, you are free to say no. Don't let a friend push you in to taking drugs. You got a right to say no. Being original and take a stand, you are free to say no. Don't let a friend push you in to taking drugs. You know, getting into drugs and being high is a real stupid thing to do. Being original and saying no to peer pressure, saying no may be the smartest thing you ever do. You got a right to say no. You got a right to say no, right to say no.
Now, this might be the most ridiculous one I've seen yet. We've got Ghostface being Michael Jordan. He's doing a slam dunk. That one's pretty funny. And then look over here, Summerween alert. We've got a Ghostface button-up Hawaiian style shirt. And look at that, it's not even the Scream brand anymore. It's Ghostface brand. That's actually really funny. And $16.98 for that. If we come around here, I've got that shirt there, the Big League Chew. Used to eat my share of Big League Chew back in the day. Then there's yet another Ghostface shirt for the Ghostface movie that's out now, but that is for Scream 6, and it says, what is your favorite scary movie? And there's Back to the Future there. I have visited the Puente Hills Mall, which was the filming location for Back to the Future, and it's definitely in a sad state of affairs. I think it's pretty much going to be demolished sooner rather than later. I don't even know what this is over here. We've got a Skeletor t-shirt. I don't know what Skeletor is doing right here, but that's pretty funny that Skeletor is there on the shirt. If you follow the channel, you know that I love He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So I had to take a closer look at this and try to figure out what's going on here. It is a Masters of the Universe t-shirt, but I'm not familiar with what the expression means. If you know, sound off in the comments below, but I'm assuming we're going to start seeing these pop up because the new movie coming out later this year. I think this may be the first time I've ever seen an Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt selling at Walmart. It's actually kind of cool. It would be cooler if it wasn't representing him passing away with the angel wings and if it was like an older album. And that's how I feel some days. Man, what a day. But for me, it would be an alcoholic-free beer because I'm straight edge and don't drink. I've actually had an alcohol-free beer before, and they actually taste like beer. It's really weird. Now, this is definitely Summerween. $16.98 for this, and it's a Netflix shirt, but I think it's supposed to represent Twisted Metal because that kind of looks like the clown from that. What is his name? Twisty? I can't remember the clown's name. Definitely Summerween though with the color. Let's see, I've got to do it Miami Vice style and pop the collar, right? Yeah. Pink definitely is not my thing. Definitely Summerween though. And only in North Carolina would we have a school called West Craven School. Let that sink in for a minute since we were just talking about Scream and horror movies. West Craven High School. I think Freddy Krueger goes there to find victims. You know, I didn't even know they still made Zingers. Reminds me of the Zingers Halloween commercial.
10 zingers, 9 zingers, 8 yummy zingers, 7 zingers, 6 zingers, 5 tasty zingers.
Everyone wants to zap gold cake with vanilla frosting, devil's food with chocolate, raspberry with coconut, all with cream centers.
Please one zinger to zap.
Right now, in specially marked bonus packs, you'll find a pumpkin decorating kit and 2 extra zingers.
Trick or treat.
1 trick and 2 treats from Dolly Madison.
And still, no new updates to the Bloody Disgusting display here. It's still the same old, just a few updates like the bendable and posable Pennywise and the Ghostface ceramic bowl. I don't think Mama's Family fits in here. The Art the Clown sunflower sunglasses definitely fits in for Summerween. And there's a paintable Chucky down here, bendable and posable Chucky, and then this is new, this little Chucky action figure. So a few updates, but not a lot of new stuff coming out. Look at this, we've got a double feature here of Twice Dead and the Evil and the Addams Family Classic TV Collection and the A-Team. Lots of physical media at this location. This is probably one of the biggest physical media selections I've seen at a Walmart in a long time. Here's the King of Horror 8-film collection, Creepshow, Salem's Lot, The Shining, the original It that I am a huge fan of opposed to the more modern ones, and a few Ghostbusters collections and Terrifier down here also. Now, I will point this out for a minute. The Martin TV show, the Martin Halloween episode was hilarious. I don't remember a lot about that show, but I do remember the Halloween episode. Candyman for $30. Also got Mego, the Mole People, Head Knockers, E.T., and a few Gargoyles and Welcome to Derry and E.T. and Evil Dead. I've not seen this one out in the wild yet, but there we go. Welcome to Derry. Ever seen the Tarman Ben Cooper action figure? That's pretty cool. Guessing about $20 on that. Maybe that's the new sighting of a Bloody Disgusting drop that's coming. We can hope. And they've got the Fog. That's been around for like 3 years now. Never seen this one either. Vincent Price. Cool black and white figure there. So this Walmart's definitely got way better stuff. Oh, and they even have the Pee Wee Herman NECA action figure. And there you are, but what am I?
Happy Halloween from WLFL TV 22, your Fox station in Raleigh, Durham, and Fayetteville.
And a few more NECA Ben Coopers. These are the glow-in-the-dark series. $20 for those. And speaking of Murder, She Wrote, there's Murder, She Wrote, Tiffany. Lots of horror stuff here to be found at Walmart. Now here's like the horror movie headquarters right here, Piranha. That one's really cool. Oh, this is Transformers 1. I thought it was the Transformers 1986 movie. Dead Silence was a great movie. This one of the Mickey Mouse horror movies, Screamboat, definitely a fun movie there. Tales from the Dark Side, one of my favorite TV shows, but this one is Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. But look at the price of some of these now. Now, I know these are like the steel books and they're collectible, but still $32 for these. Black Phone 2 was pretty good. I guess I can consider Black Phone 2 kind of a Christmas movie since it's set during a snowstorm. And I've always got to look for physical media, and I actually saw the new Silent Night, Deadly Night, and it's actually a really good movie. And Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was actually really good too. I've not seen Deathstalker yet, and I've yet to see any of the Wicked movies, Wicked or Wicked for Good, or the new Predator movie yet. And what's better for Summerween than Jaws and shark movies? Shark Warning. Dangerous Animals. I keep hearing about this one. Oh, and there's Coyotes. Then down here we have Saint Catherine. That one looks kind of creepy, kind of like a Nun spinoff, I assume. Not that it's affiliated with the Nun franchise. And we have Clown in a Cornfield. And we've got The Last Drive-In double feature. Big fan of The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs. It's Mayhem and Suitable Flesh, of course. The Last Drive-In, Joe Bob. I mainly remember him from Monster Vision on TNT. And we've got Jurassic Reborn. Oh, and a scary monkey movie, The Jolly Monkey and Toxic Avenger. I think that may be the first time I've seen the Iron Claw on DVD, and it's $5. That, of course, is based off of the Von Erichs wrestling family. Scream collection over there. Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin. And they got the Purge 3 movie collection. And then Ghostbusters 1 and 2 also. And they've got Nickelodeon's Are You Afraid of the Dark? Never seen that on DVD here before. Lots and lots of physical media. Even Murder, She Wrote. 4-movie collection. And it looks like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe is still hanging around. There's Evil Lynn, He-Man from like 2002, Webster, and Lion-O mashed up with the Thundercats, which, I mean, I guess it kind of works because they both used to be afternoon cartoons back in the day when I was growing up. It doesn't look like the retro thing is doing too well. My buddy's still hanging around, and so is Jim from Jim and the Holograms. So, guess the nostalgia is just not working, or the prices are just a little too outrageous. $30 for Jim and $40 for my buddy. Yeah, no thanks. Then there's Transformers 40th anniversary, an Autobot and an Insecticon mashed up with one another. We'll talk about price inflation, $90 for this G.I. Joe Transformer set. And if we're going to do spooky wrestling here, we got to talk about Papa Shango, who put the curse on Ultimate Warrior. At least Rainbow Bright and Twink are priced a little bit more friendly than Jim and my buddy. Alright, so there we go. No Summerween sightings yet, but plenty of spooky DVDs and action figures to tide you over until Summerween starts hitting. Here's hoping that Summerween's going to be better than it was last year, because some of the merchandise at Walmart last year was not the best. So hopefully 2026's drop will be much better, and I'll keep you up to date on all of that as it progresses here on Derek BlackHearts Spooky Club. And if you enjoy all things spooky, holiday, and retro related, I'll be covering all of that here on the channel. So how about slashing that subscribe button and giving the videos a thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the Spooky Club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the Spooky Club. Take that! Join the Spooky